Be you, it's Chaos, and we're motherfucking getting it. Playing some NBA 2K23 here on the P4. This is game 7. Game fucking 7 of the playoff series. Tyler Herro's in the house. I don't think so. I need to tie up the series with rings and collect because I'm tired of it. Okay, he's getting close, he's getting closer, he's getting close, he's getting closer. Nah, it's not happening, man. Hit that thumb up in the chat, hit that like button, hit the share button. If you don't know nothing, then that means you're friends with Joe Button. Come on, let's go. If you think I'm a wannabe, it's pretty comedy. I'm melancholy, cool, so calmly busting moves my troops carry. Hit that thumb, let's go. So this has been a crazy series. Jordan scored 55 in game 1. He scored 45 in game 4. He's averaging 39 points per game, and it's just a silent game in game 6. Like, completely, where was he? He had 8 points in the first half. I'm embarrassed. It's like I'm licking my lips in my church shoes, and I'm just praying. He got to the line. He says what?
T-Mac is back, and last week we brought you the first part of our interview with Tracy McGrady, and here's part 2. You better listen up because he may be handing out some VC after our chat.
Yeah, my man, 2 Cox phone box. I was hanging at him before. For the series, man, game 7 in Chicago, we got to get him in. Aaron Judge hit number 62. Let's fucking go, man.
Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the 4th member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. It's the Miami Heat and the Chicago Bulls.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Starting lineup.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. And that one good.
This guy's a pro at absorbing contact. Almost wants you to foul him as he scores it. Oh, LeBron James.
Here's Pippen. from 13. James with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Pass to Bosch. There's the three. Rodman with a rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Jordan goes in, and he banks in the
Let's go.
layup.
Come on, man.
Jordan's got his second bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end
Get
well.
out of here.
And I'll tell you what,
fucking
this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And slammed up by Jordan.
Get out of here,
And a
man. You're
solid
not getting
pick
it.
to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Now, here is James. Pass to Wade. Puts up a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
What a pass from LeBron James. This guy just has a sixth sense for finding the open man.
Chicago
You're
calls
lucky.
timeout.
You're lucky your legs are still intact. You're about to get the Catholic Rainbow, man. Rutherford, Sosa, and Charlie walking the legs.
And it's the Bulls' ball. Here's Jordan. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
That one is off. And Chicago will go the other way with it. 3 on 3. And slammed up by Jordan.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the
Leave
break.
my house.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kid.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game. Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Now here's Jordan. 10 points for him. And there's the drive. It's rebounded by
Wow.
Wade.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
And that one's good. Chalmers.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Chicago trailing here. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Jordan with it. Pass to Rodman. Here's Kerr. Clock at 6. They get it back. They shoot again. And here's Jordan. The three is up. Pippen, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I'll tell you, how lethal a threat in these open floor situations does Dwayne Wade continue to be. This is so nice to watch.
Jordan with the bucket.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
James outside. For 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls.
This is K as well. She was talking shit to me tonight. What? That's okay.
James has gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Pass to Kerr. Now here's Jordan. He's got 12. And Kerr gets it to go.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Battier. Here's Wade. Three-pointer off the mark. It's stolen. Back to James. Pass to Wade. Three-pointer. Again, the Heat misses.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Ridiculous. I need them bad. You think they're funny? You think they're funny? I'm not really big. I'm big. You're big.
So both teams making some changes here.
He's
Chicago leading. Here's Jordan. It's
no, what are you
Love
doing?
to see Dwayne Wade intense on the defensive end. What a terrific shot blocker at his position.
And it's out of
Yeah, I'll
bounds.
take that.
They say it was last touch
Good
by
D,
James. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Chicago with the ball. Here's Jordan. 12 points for him. And he drives in. And slam dunk by Jordan.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them
Dickey.
offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
James controls the rebound and the putback.
Just tenacity. That's LeBron James using his length and strength to get to the offensive window.
Jordan up top. 14 points for him. And the basket is good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to
Dickey.
Bosch. Out to James. And here's Allen. And the three-pointer goes.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Jordan. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Where's the foul,
Jordan's
man?
got 16 points.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Get out of
Neither
here,
team willing
man.
to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
That one misses.
When you consider how far into his career LeBron is, the fact that he is still a force and that he is as versatile and fearless as he has ever been is nothing short of remarkable, guys.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 16. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Free throw's good. Jordan.
At the line for your Bulls.
And both free throws good for Jordan. So it's Miami now. It's a three-point game. Pass to Battier. Here's Wade. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Bulls out front. They're up by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
You gotta get to the pros.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game. That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
And for the Heat, here's Jordan. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Throws good. Jordan.
At the line for your Bulls, Michael Jordan.
And both free throws good for Jordan. Miami trailing. And for the Bulls, pass to Battier. For 3, Allen. That shot off. So So the Bulls will take it the other way. And Harper gets it to go.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Here's Wade.
Yeah.
The layup misses.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
They push it up 4 on 3. Bosh, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Allen. James, left side. Pass to Wade. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 4th assist in this one. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Yeah, where's your favorite baseball team? Is it the Patriots? I'm just kidding. Dickie's going hard, man. Yo, who's your favorite? Is it the Mets? Is it Red Sox? Who's your favorite hockey team? Is it the Devils, the Rangers, NBA? It's gotta be the Lakers. You're a Lakers fan. You said you're a bandwagon fan. You're a dick rider.
And here are the Bulls now.
Just kidding.
3-point lead. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now Allen inside. Here's Bosh. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Now here's Jordan. Tightly guarded. To the middle. Here's Simpkins.
Yeah, let's go, Dickie. You're going to the line, man. He's in the game.
At the line for your
And he knocks down the first one.
Dickie Simpkins. 2 shots.
Both shots good from the strike.
Let's go, Dickie. I know Dickie.
Here's Wade, covered
I'm
by
not
Jordan.
just fucking around because of his name, man. I'm coming to your house with a skull.
Pass to Wade.
Oh, fuck.
James, outside. Down low. Here's Bosh. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6. Timeout called.
This guy doesn't know what he's doing. He's got Rashard Lewis on the bench. He's got fucking... He's got these people on the bench.
What happened last game?
Alright, so last game was the first game Ray Allen played. He had plus 10 points. Bell.
Let's hear it for your lovable.
Chicago leading. Jordan with it. He's got 22. To the inside. Here's Simpkins. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well,
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Oh, wow, guys, this does not look good. We've got an injury here.
He's out of the game,
That's
baby.
I like to see this in sports.
Obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
Haslam, he's checked in for Miami.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Pass to Rodman. Here's Harper. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Now here's Jordan. 6 to shoot.
This guy is not just a beast on the offensive end. I know Dwayne Wade's a little bit older, but boy, he can shut you down.
Out left to the wing. James outside. Now Allen. Inside. Bosch. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Come on, Ronnie.
Boy, it doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Now here's Jordan. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Harper from behind the arc. Kept alive. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 6 here in the quarter.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
For 3, Allen connects from downtown. Allen's got 6.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And here's Jordan. 24 points for him. Pass to Simpkins. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. They double team Allen. Here's Wade. That one's good. This game is all even. 10 points for him.
Well, listen, this is far from the strength of Dwayne Wade's game, but you got to guard him from outside the arc, because if you give him a little bit of space, he'll make that.
Dennis Rodman. First personal foul. Second team foul.
If they score here, they're back in front.
And they've been waiting to retake this lead for a bit.
Pass to Bosch. There's the block. Here's Rodman. Check by James. 58 seconds left to play in the half. Jordan misses.
Showing great intensity around the rim. It's part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Allen can't get it to go.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Wade. Shoots it from the corner. Simpkins grabs the miss. Allen's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Here's Jordan. Allen defending. Jordan with the bucket. Now it's a 4-point Chicago lead.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
And the first half comes to an end.
Is that halftime? That's only the half?
They're up by 4. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Oh, what a good half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
That's right, man. You're going to bat me.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports.
It's going to be a
This is Ernie
70.
Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny. Hey, folks. Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
I'm not.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. And in that period, the most they did. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
Fuck.
About 30.
Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Setting the floor for Miami. We've got LeBron James, and it's Haslam in at the 4 slot. Now Allen. Oh, swiped away. Here's Harper. Pass to Jordan. To the middle. Here's Simpkins. Here's Rodman. Here's Harper. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
I hate that.
View of that huge swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Pass to Haslam. And now the Bulls in transition.
Get in there.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Free throws good. Jordan.
At the line for your Bulls.
And both free throws good for Jordan. Miami trailing. Here's James. Here's Haslam. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. For 3, Allen nails it from 3.
Good shot.
Allen's got 9.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
To the paint. Here's Rodman. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Oh, a good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Making an impact. I love the aggression. Playing on that front foot and looking to expand their lead.
Floats one. With the second effort. And the layup is up and in. Jordan's got 34.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Pass to Bosch. For 3, Allen knocks down the long J.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offenses come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Timeout called. The Bulls. Chicago leading. Here's Jordan. James with the block.
Well, just impressive defense by LeBron James. Such a good feel on that end of the floor. Track that shot all the way.
And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Well, silly foul. He realized it when it happened. And that's where you'd like to see him show a little bit more discipline.
Second team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And it's Miami's ball, trailing by 8. Allen with it. He's got 12. The offensive rebound. Out to James. Here's Kerr. Tipped. And they get it back. Shot's good by Kahos. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Bosch. Now here's Allen. The 3-ball. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in. He's got 11.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
It's a 2-point lead. Let's go.
Extend the lead a little more. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Knocks it down from distance.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Wade, covered by Jordan. James, outside. Here's Bosch. No good with the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Pippen. Here's Kukoc. Soft touch off the glass.
And this is exactly what he's capable of. He finds different ways to make an impact. This time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Pass to Allen. Takes a three. Rodman with a rebound. Chicago with the ball. Over to the left wing. Jordan misses. Here's Haslam. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 41 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Jordan against James. Let's go with a three. Jordan misses. And so here is Miami. 11-point game. James outside. Pass to Pippen. Down low. Rodman. Miami grabs the miss. And here's Allen. He's got 15. For three, James. Here's Haslam.
He's about to lose game 7.
It's no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Bulls out in front, up by 11. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Let's get it, man.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So it's Miami now. They trail by 11, and for Miami, we've got LeBron James. And it's Wade in at the 2. Shots good by James.
The catch and shoot game for LeBron James, it's all about mechanics and your footwork. He is so good there.
Here's Jordan. James with the rebound. James has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Allen. Here's Haslam. 6 on the shot clock. Out to James. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to Kukoc. The rebound by Bosch. Miami trailing. To the inside. Here's Wade. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
This is an accomplished, polished interior scorer. Don't let the 2-guard position fool you. Dwayne Wade from the cup. Oh.
Back to Jordan. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Away team ball.
Chicago calls timeout.
They're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Timeout for the Bulls. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Bulls youth dance team.
sideline. Let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with this team. He told them, quote, play as if it's 0-0. We want that type of energy and focus. We might be winning, but this game is not over yet. It's a clear message, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Pass to Bosch. Off target from three-point range. Chicago leading. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
The ball goes to the away team.
And here are the Heat. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. All right, time for an injury report.
Thanks, I just talked with Miami's head athletic trainer. They're doing everything they can as this looks like a collapsed lung. Obviously, we're all hoping for the best here. They won't let a player
What?
get injured back in the
It's still
game
counted.
game for the foreseeable future. Guys.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Now James. Second chance shot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
They simply can't bite on that pump fake from LeBron, because he is waiting for you to leave your feet, and he's going to lean in to get to the line.
Both free throws good from James. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Back to Jordan. Pass to Rodman. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Here's Haslam. Inside. Here's Bosch. James outside to the middle. Oh, it's stolen. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Hits the three-pointer.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Pass to Longley. Here's Harper. Here's Jordan. It's hauled in by the Heat. James has got rebound number 8 now. To the paint to take the lead. A nice shot by Haslam. And the Heat lead by 2.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we've talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Goes up on the baseline. Jordan misses. James up top. Pass to Wade. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Oh, my goodness. Dwayne Wade, the big basket yet again. This guy loves these moments.
Here's Rodman. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
No coverage that time.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Time called here. Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. A minute 20 left in the fourth. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
To the inside. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Pass to Haslam. James outside. Clock at 4. Here's Wade from outside the arc. No good. It's intercepted. And he's all alone. He stops. He pops. Off the left rim and out.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they better come up with some points on every
Yeah, I swear to God, man, this is
They'll
bullshit.
probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Such bullshit.
Fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
Well, when Dwayne Wade is able to stay healthy, he has proven he's still very effective. This guy is smart, he's decisive, and he can play at a high level.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
Jordan with it. Here's Rodman. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And that will not go for him. But he does have 2 more to shoot.
Is Rodman at the line for 3.
And a tough miss as the second of 3 shots is offline. 1 to go. And he misses all 3. So it's the Heat taking the W at a close one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K
I hate you, man. I'm really mad. It's not funny.